This first one, is Alliance a pro-choice party?
No, we're not. It's a matter of conscience. I'm pro-choice, but not everybody in the party is.
Is that not an important enough issue to you that you would whip your party to vote a certain way on it?
It's actually because it's an important issue and one that I think cuts to the very core of people's belief systems. And because I am both a proponent of liberalism and indeed of religious freedom, I think it's important that we allow people to reach their own decisions on that. That has led me to a position where I believe that it's up to the individual woman to make the choice in her own life, and I would be pro-choice. Alliance Youth have adopted a pro-choice position. I think the majority of our membership are pro-choice, but there are some of our members who are not, and I believe it would be wrong to whip somebody against their conscience on an issue of life and death. And that has been long-standing the position of most Western democratic parties, where these things have been left to conscience. And even in Westminster, when we had votes on issues around abortion or around assisted suicide or assisted dying, we were all left to our own devices in terms of there were no party whips applied.
I wonder though, you talked about how some of your MLAs are in favour, are pro-life, or at least vote in a pro-life way. One of whom voted in favour of the bill restricting access to abortion. I think it was this week, last week,
this week
in the Assembly. How does it sit with you that one of your MLAs can vote within the party on a measure that violated the Convention for the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination against Women? How does that sit with you as a leader? Surely,
well, I don't agree.
Not the case when you do intervene.
I don't agree with his position. So Chris is my colleague here in East Belfast, and we've been friends and colleagues for a very long time. I don't agree with his position on this, but I respect his right to take a different view to mine. When it comes to the vote, he voted in order that the debate could continue and that the evidence could be presented to the executive and to the Assembly around the issues, particularly around human rights and so on. My personal view is that I think the bill is emotive. I think it is deliberately abusing the position around disability in order to try to chip away at the rights that women have. And so I don't agree with his position. I understand his motivation, but I don't agree with his position.